With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Jay Earhart in for Donna Bush. In our top story, officials have completed their investigation into a reported case of the Zika virus infection right here in the Cayman Islands. A Dutch resident is believed to have contracted the disease from her boyfriend, a resident of St. Martin, which is presently experiencing a Zika virus outbreak. Officials have presumed the case to be an instance of sexually transmitted Zika virus. They cite the woman's medical history, the visit by her partner from a country with confirmed case, and the fact that they stayed together for a period of 1 week after the onset of the symptoms.
On the 1st of June of 2016, the public health department was contacted and informed of a reported case of Zika virus of a visitor on the island, that she had been diagnosed with Zika after returning to her home country. At that moment, we contacted the person immediately. We start an investigation on the Zika, on this reported case of Zika on the island. From our contact with the patient, we collected information that she had actually arrived on the Cayman Island on April 13 and stayed here until May 18. During that period, her boyfriend, who resides currently in St. Martin, arrived to the Cayman Island on the 6th of May, and consequently he got sick on the 10th of May. He didn't attend any medical facilities on the island, and the patient did get some viral-like illness symptoms between the 11th and the 13th of May. She didn't seek medical treatment neither. They both left the island on the 18th of May, and she got ill again on the 20th of May in her home country of the Netherlands, and went to the doctor on the 23rd of May, and they took blood and urine sample and tested for Zika virus, for chikungunya, and also for dengue. She was then advised by the attending physician that she was positive for Zika, and at that time she actually contacted our department. Well, Zika is spread mainly by mosquito bites. There have been mounting evidence that can be spread as well by sexual intercourse through the sperm. The virus have been found, however, in other body fluids like saliva, urine, and also in breast milk. But there are no documented cases of transmission through those, through saliva, urine, or breastfeeding. But the main way of transmission is still mosquito bite, and there are reported cases now of sexual transmitted Zika virus.
The Mosquito Research and Control Unit, MRCU, is fully informed of the details surrounding the investigation and continues to take all of the necessary measures to intensify the vector control in the area where the couple had stayed. In other news, the senior civil servants from 5 government agencies are attending a certification course on international regulation this week. Over the 5 days, the course looks at the relationship between effective regulation, an efficient economy, and a healthy society. Topics include light touch, heavy touch, and right touch regulation, public safety and regulation, international regulation, and agreements, competition, and regulatory failure. The trainer from the International Center for Parliamentary Studies has worked extensively with the UK government and with politicians in Europe, the Caribbean, the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Well, in our final story, the Environment Minister, the Honorable Wayne Panton, has marked World Oceans Day today. In a statement released this morning, Minister Panton cited the success of the marine park system in preserving local marine life, but noted that reefs were in decline, noting that marine environment, which is very fragile, provides jobs, recreation, and employment. He went on to say that our government's goal is the conservation of nature, not just as an end in itself, but in recognition of the tight linkages and interdependencies of a healthy natural environment and health and welfare of our people today and in the future. That is why I'm so committed to seeing the National Conservation Law fully commenced as soon as possible, and why I will be bringing forward proposals to enhance and future-proof our national system of marine parks, he said. Last weekend, the Cayman Islands observed World Environment Day with a special shark-themed celebration to raise awareness of the fact that all sharks and rays are not completely protected everywhere in the Cayman Islands. Well, as always, if you missed today's news update, you can get all of the details on our Facebook and our YouTube pages. And of course, don't forget to tune into Radio Cayman's For the Record and Talk Today shows. I'm Jay Earhart. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.